What up, though? It's your man Detroit Mall back in the building. Y'all know what it is. Time for another Hood PSA. Still sipping out of our enemies' skulls. Still trying to make moves like epileptics on roller skates, all while trying to stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops. Before we get started, somebody asked me in the last video what I was smoking. This is a Cohiba Royale. Nice cigar. For those that happen to care. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope your holiday season was as excellent as mine was. But we back, so it's time to get back to it. So as always, we're gonna keep this super basic so that you can implement it, execute it, and insert it into your life today. Today's Hill PSA: stay away from infectious people. Listen, stay away from the perpetually unfortunate. Okay, everybody knows somebody that maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a friend of yours that everybody in their family done died twice. Stay away from these people that always got something going on. The Calamity Janes and Calamity Jims. Stay away from all of those people. Because listen, you can die from somebody else's misery. Okay? Life is too hard. It takes too much energy to get to your goals and build the life that you want to have. To be out here trying to shake off somebody else's bad juju. Stay away from them. Some people live chaotic lives. Now, when you're young, that might be fun. The chaos, the drama. That's your thing. You go ahead. But when you get a certain age, your life should not be chaotic. You should still not be getting into fist fights. You should still not be getting banned from places. You shouldn't, at a certain age, certain stuff is supposed to be beneath you. Right? I know how arrogant that's gonna sound. But there's certain things that if somebody said I did it, anybody that know me gonna be like, he ain't do that. Why? Because it's beneath me. Like stealing. I'm not going to steal. I work too hard to have to take it. I work hard so I can just buy it, right? So certain things should be beneath you at a certain age. Lying on folk, that should be beneath you. If you grown, why you lying? You're only supposed to be lying when you're not supposed to lie. But the only time people consider it acceptable is if you're afraid. If you're not afraid, why you lying? Certain stuff you should just be, too old or too mature to be doing. And one of those things is associating with people who are perpetually unfortunate. There are some people, now all of us fall on hard times. This is not me judging. All of us have lean times. All of us, money come up, money go down. That's why they call it cash flow. It come and go, right? But there are some people that have been in the struggle 20, 30 years. Stay away from them. Now, I'm not saying fall out with them because some of these people are going to be your family. I'm saying minimum effective dose. Just spend as much time as you have to and that wish them well. Because you can't actually help a person that's perpetually unfortunate. All you can do is spread out that bad juju amongst your life. A person that ain't used to handling business ain't going to handle business with you. I'm telling you, they're not going to handle business. I shot a video a while back that said I trust people's patterns and not what they say. If a person pattern is to be chaotic, if a person pattern is to always be engrossed in some sort of drama or some sort of I got to let them know about me type energy, stay away from them. 2024, we get into the bag and we get into our dreams. We ain't worrying about who all family members didn't die for the third time this year. We ain't doing that. Who all then got arrested again at the same place they got arrested last time. At the same time they got arrested wearing the same outfit. Some of y'all y'all a mess. You have to learn how to bring peace into your life. And if you ain't got it in your life, you sure can't bring it to mine. So let me tell you, stay away from the people who are perpetually unfortunate. It don't mean that you got to turn your back or be cold, or, turn a cold shoulder to people who going through it, because we all go through it. But it's some people. And I mean, listen, your lean season could last a year or two. But if I've known you 20 years and you've always been struggle, we ain't gonna spend that much time this year. And I'm gonna tell you why. People who are in lean season are in survival mode. People who are always in chaos, they're in survival mode. People in survival mode aren't particularly loving people. I'm gonna tell you what they are particularly: entitled. They're not gonna reciprocate your good deeds. They're not gonna have your back. They might talk like, if I had it, I would give it to you. We'll never find out. You ain't had it thus far. I trust people patterns. Don't let me know you 5, 10, 20, 30 years and you always been struggling. You might tell me that, but you're not going to do that because you ain't never going to be in that position. You ain't never going to be in a position to help me. Right? All I can do is pray for you and wish you the best. I was the king of trying to save people. I was the king of it. I would make moves behind the scenes and you know, brown envelope people with cash in it. Like, hey, just take care of your business, you know. And what would happen? They would just need more. Because they were never paying the price. It was people like me paying the price for them. We're not doing that this year. If somebody is perpetually unfortunate, you stay away from them. Because like I said, you would die from somebody else's misery. Some of y'all have been in relationships, romantic relationships with people who were always in the middle of some kind of crisis. Right? When you got out of that relationship, did you notice how your life just took an upswing? Because you got to remember, the whole world, and I'm about to get airy-fairy real quick. The whole world is just vibrations. All it is energy. So if you're around people who vibrating low, if you around people with a lower frequency, your frequency will come down to theirs. It's easier to do that than it is to bring theirs up to yours, right? Your frequency will come down to theirs, and you'll start experiencing the same thing they're experiencing. You got to be careful. Like, you got to be careful. It's just like if you let people talk to you crazy. One thing I don't do, I don't let people disrespect me. There's a certain amount of disrespect I can't tolerate and honor the memory of my father. My father and my mother poured too much into me and my siblings for me to just be taking, disrespect from any old body. So I don't do it at all. Why? Because it ain't what they call you, it's what you answer to, right? If somebody get used to calling you stupid, you'll find yourself doing stupid stuff. Because your mind is powerful. It's going to take that information. It's going to take that information and it's going to create a new identity. And that's going to be you. And you're going to constantly be living in the identity that bad energy gave you. You understand what I'm saying? If you take a baby and you tell that baby they brilliant every day, you're brilliant, you're beautiful, you love. You're brilliant, you're beautiful, you love. Every day. That baby going to wake up. When they grow up, they're going to be brilliant, beautiful, and loved. It's what it is. So you got to start programming yourself for the kind of life you want. And unless you like drama, unless you like being perpetually unfortunate, those people cannot help you. So stay away from the perpetually unfortunate. Do yourself a favor. Because you got people, and the thing that makes it so bad is you got people who, they don't have their basics together, but they still out trying to do everything everybody else do. You got people, I see it on social media. You got people on social media talking about TGIF and they ain't had a job in years. Every day Friday for you. More like Saturday. Every day Saturday for you. So people who ain't got nothing up, I don't spend a lot of time with them. I love everybody now. Seriously. I love everybody. But if you got all day to do something, you're going to take all day to do it. Somebody who busy like me, I don't have all day. Which means I've got to segment everything out. When I take meetings, I set an alarm on my phone when that meeting's supposed to be over. So if you late, the meeting is over at the time. The time ain't changing. The time that you got with me is going to change. Not the time I'm leaving. So, I don't do this with family because those are the times that I like to be able to, relax and unwind and all that. I got some awesome siblings, some awesome cousins and extended family. So with family it's different. But with everybody else, if we doing business or we talking money or we doing whatever, education, bro, when that alarm go off, you got to say the questions for the next session. Because I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I don't waste time with folks. So, that's the moral of the story. 2024, you got to build the life that you don't need a vacation from. You got to build a life that somebody write a book about. You got to build the kind of life that when it's all said and done, you're going to say, I had a good run. I did my thing. I had a good run. I saw the Lions go to the playoffs. I'm winning. Whatever happens after this, we playing with house money anyway when it comes to the Lions. So get rid of those people in your life that are perpetually unfortunate. Because for every blessing you got, they got a stressing. You getting the blessing, they getting the stressing. It's what it is. But anyway, that's all for me. More stuff to come. Keep tuned, stay tuned or whatever. Be good to be fast, but most importantly, don't be around the miserable folks. Peace.